My heart longs for you all the time in life, all the time in life. As the deer longs for water brooks.
Preparedness for a relationship. Many times when we talk about relationship, I think and I believe that it is very, very important that we may first sit down and just think about it the more. And this sitting down and thinking about it is all about preparation. Before you just enter into a relationship, you need to sit down and prepare yourself. Why? Because the many problems that we face today in most relationships, I can say that it might not necessarily be the devil as blamed many times, but sometimes it's just about ignorance and negligence to the very important facts and truths about relationship. Many times people just wake up and you just see this beautiful lady and you feel like you would want to enter into a relationship with a lady without even preparing yourself. And sometimes it's the lady that just feels like this handsome man and just feel like I just get into a relationship with this man without even first preparing yourself unto relationship, because it's not just happening this way. It's a very, very hard thing to deal with. And I want to say that these are some of the areas that one need to prepare himself or herself when it comes to relationship. Number one is be psychologically prepared. Are you psychologically prepared? This means that you have to forget your past, be in a position whereby your past will not affect your present or your future. That is psychologically, you have to set up your mind that now you are entering into a relationship, and it's not a very simple thing. It's, as you may think, it's a very, very hard thing that you must be well prepared psychologically. Bear in mind that the person that you want to enter into a relationship with is not your grandmother. This is somebody who grew up from a very different environment than you are. And you all are coming from different backgrounds, different everything, etc., etc. And therefore there is need to be psychologically prepared. And also, especially when it comes to cross-cultural things, whereby maybe you are marrying from another community or from another country or from another race, etc., etc. You need to first be prepared psychologically that person you are entering into a relationship with is not somebody that you share same things, i.e. like interest, likes and dislikes, and also many more other things. Another thing that you may need to consider when entering into a relationship is you must manage your own stress. There are people who never know how to manage their own stress, and this becomes a very big deal. Why? Because if you get into a relationship without having managed your own stress, this means that your own stress you are bringing into the new relationship. You are bringing the stress of your past into the new relationship, which will really affect you big time. And you may just realize that you cannot cope up with it. This is my suggestion. If you know that any times you are stressed up, you break down your phone, you break the television, or just throw things away. Before you enter into a relationship, make sure that first you throw down your phone, break it down completely, break your television, and break whatever you can break so that you are through with it. Deal with your stress so that when you enter into a relationship, you will not break your partner's phone or his television, because it will bring much more trouble into a relationship. If you're a man, the same. If you're a woman, do the same so that you come without stress into a relationship. He has to live his own stress and manage his own stress. A lady has to also manage her own stress so that when you come together, you only fight the stress and manage and deal with the stress that has been caused by both of you, but not that he came with his and she came with hers. Therefore, it's a combined force plus the stress you will incur in the course of going. Therefore, it just becomes so impossible that when she deals with hers, the man deals with his, then you come together stress-free into a new relationship. Then what you're going to do, any stress that will rise up between you, it will be very easy and simple to deal with. Also, you need to manage your own affairs. And I can say that this mostly happens to ladies who expect that once she meets a man, then oh my, all our problems have been just binned and there won't be any other problem. But I can say that the whole purpose of entering into a relationship is not so that your needs can be catered for as a lady or as a man who is broken, jobless, thinking that by entering into a relationship, all the needs will be catered for, while the woman maybe who is working, or if the man is working and the lady expects that by entering into a relationship, therefore, all her needs has been catered for. That's a miss because it will end up miserable. Why? You will realize that after some time, things will no longer work the same way. Sometimes there is loss of job. And what are you going to do if you expected your problems to have been met? It won't work. That is the time that comes and people just punch each other, box each other, fight each other, and ends up miserable. Each one must manage his or her own affairs before entering into a relationship. This will help that when now you are together, I manage my own affairs. I could pay all my bills. I could manage all my bills. And she also could manage her own affairs. Then everything becomes okay because once we team up, we enter into a relationship. Then what it means is that we work for common good, not coming like it's a help. Then we just break down. And another thing is that don't expect much from the person you enter into a relationship with. Why? Too much expectation is poisonous. It will just ruin a relationship because I expect so much from her and she expects so much from me. Therefore, it will just collapse and break down. I must learn to expect much less from the person I enter into a relationship with. And she the same should not expect so much from me. Oh my, these are just but the very enemies of every relationship whereby we expect too much from each other. Oh no, we need to expect much less, work hard, be independent, and just organize yourself, prepare yourself in every way, psychologically, all around in these areas that we have spoken about, even by managing your own stress so that you don't expect that I will finish your stress or I will just manage for yourself your own affairs so that maybe I will just take control over the whole situation. No, it's me and you. You manage yours, I manage mine. We both manage ours. And therefore, a relationship becomes so interesting. I never promise that it will become simple and easy, but I'm promising that it will at least be interesting and good, that both of you will be able to enjoy its fruits. Thank you. I'm Ken Smart, CrossWay Mission International. Bye for now.
My heart longs for you all the time in life, all the time in life. As the deer longs for water brooks, my soul longs for you. I mean, you alone, my heart longs for. You alone, my heart longs for. Satisfaction in your presence, I mean, my home. hope in life.